Surprise, surprise, everybody. What is going on, man? I decided to pop in and give y'all a little bit of a surprise stream. I hope y'all don't mind. Get your ass in the building right now. Find your seat. If you know what your ticket is, look at your ticket if you don't know where your seat is. But y'all know you have opened up a new chapter of Covalent TV, and I am here. So that means welcome to your AEW Collision Live Review. It is your boy, Mr. Starks. I am in the building. I will be the master of ceremonies tonight, so I hope that y'all rock with me heavy for as long as the stream lasts. Because, look, Streamlabs fucking hates Covalent TV for some reason, so we'll see how this goes. If it goes off without a hitch, I'm blaming Werner. All of the mayonnaise that is a part of our new intro, it's gone. I'm taking it all out. He ain't even a part of the intro no more. I'm taking it out. All right? Give me a thumbs up if you want Werner's mayonnaise supply to be taken away forever. Okay? I need to know. I need all of the 411 information. Shouts out to Arthur Dutton over there on Facebook. What's going on to all the new people watching? Sometimes I forget about y'all, man. I be forgetting that, we get new people too. So much love to all the new people in the building as well. Can y'all hear me good? Is everything good with the sound? All that. I need to know. Talk to a player, just so I know. All right? Much love, man. Much love. All right, straight away. True Seekers roll call in the comment section. Go ahead and put True Seekers in the comment section if you hit a rock out for AEW Collision. Again, guys, if there's any issues, I'm not going to lie. I'm done for the night. I wanted to do this as a surprise and as repayment to all of our loyal Covalent TV viewers. We've been having our issues. So I said, man, let me hop on and talk to the people, man. I had a little bit of free time. Why not? I love y'all, man. But like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang, subscribe, all of that stuff, man. Y'all know what to do. Y'all know what to do. Send through the financial lubricant as well. Financial lubricant makes the world go round. Unless you are a flat earther. Then in which case you don't think it makes the world go round. Okay? I'm just going to let you know right now. But if you are a flat earther, that's okay. I love you too. I love you too. You in the comment section, you're a flat earth, that's fine. I might think you're a little slow, but it's still love. When you get your brand new football helmet, but you're not playing football, I'm going to support you anyway. Okay? So, guys, the format is going to remain the same. I'm still going to bring you beautiful people the news, whole one special, accountable, and bring you those facts, data, and statistics as we go, because that is just what we do have. Now, something I want to talk about straight away. Let's jump straight into the news, guys. There was a story that kind of snuck under the radar today. And usually when it's something that involves WWE acting and carrying themselves as a monopoly, those type of stories get swept under the rug pretty fast. You hear one thing about them and then you don't. But a story came out from Wrestling Observer newsletter. I always fuck that up every single time. That basically said WWE wants to make AAA a variation of a developmental territory. And I said, oh, God.
What the hell? Oh, my God. No way.
First and foremost, because I can just engage back and forth with you guys, I want your thoughts on this, but I'm going to read exactly what the story said. The quote was, they wanted to be a different style than NXT or WWE because they're trying to market it as something different for the American audience, but they want the wrestlers to all learn American style. Learn to do English promos because the idea is AAA in their minds is going to be akin to NXT Europe, NXT UK, where you have stuff, you have shows, but the goal is to get these guys to NXT and later WWE. They're going to open a performance center in Mexico. That's the biggest tidbit of information, in my opinion. They're going to open a performance center in Mexico. The idea right now is not to have an arena in the performance center, but just a performance center where they take independent wrestlers, young guys who they feel have a lot of promise on the independent scene, and try to teach them the American style. AAA style, promos, character development, all of those things. They are going to have American instructors and Mexican instructors. The Mexican coaches are going to go to Orlando to learn how they do it in WWE, so they teach them how they want it done in WWE. What is everybody's thoughts, man? Talk to me See, this is why I love having the ability to just sit back and talk to you guys, man. I love doing this, guys. I love chopping up this game with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Warner is a part of the show, but, when I do these shows by myself, it allows me to have a little bit more of a connection to you guys. Now, I'm going to give my opinion while you guys are going ahead and twiddling your fingers to type your opinions in. My biggest issue that I take with that is basically WWE is saying that they want to monopolize the Lucha Libre scene. Now, there's a big, gigantic roadblock standing in the way of WWE doing that in the form of CMLL. Now, CMLL is, if I'm not mistaken, aren't they the oldest wrestling promotion? So, also, here's a fundamental problem. They want to raise everyone in the WWE way. They want to get Mexican coaches, Mexican talent, and water them down through the WWE system. Now, I'm paraphrasing when I say that, but essentially, that is exactly what I just read off to you guys. Now, you correct me if I'm wrong. If you feel like my takeaway from that article was wrong, please correct me. I am open to dialogue tonight. It is open mic night. Who told you it was open mic night, bitch? It's probably the best thing Brody Rhodes ever did, and it was funny because it was total shit. Okay. Oh, let me not say nothing. Cody will probably get mad and say he created Covalent TV. Let me shut up. Let me shut up. Goodness gracious. Your wife is still a bad wench, though, Cody. Sorry. You don't like what I'm saying, bro. You could do something about it. But I've said on this show before, if Brody Rhodes could shed the skin she's in for white skin, she'd do it in a second. She'd do it without thinking about it. You know what I'm saying? We getting a lot of likes coming through, man. Shouts out to Justin Fleming for liking the stream, Xavier, Mike Patterson, all in the building, man. I hope y'all are enjoying the dialogue so far. I hope y'all are enjoying the show so far. And again, let's see if the stream holds up. If not, I am done for the night, guys. I was just doing this as a stream to talk to you guys. I had a little bit of free time. I was watching Collision in the Hall of Fame game at the same time. Warner's team is getting their cheeks clapped right now, but that's besides the point. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what the fuck is going on, okay? But, yeah, WWE basically saying they, want to turn it into, like, what they expected NXT Europe to be, and they're trying to basically monopolize. And not only monopolize, it sounds like they're trying to also pillage. It seems like a mission to plant flags more so than it is to actually develop talent and cultivate talent in Mexico and actually allow them to be themselves. It's like WWE wants to come in and destroy Lucha Libre from a ground level. But again, the biggest roadblock is CMLL. That's the biggest roadblock. Now, like with any monopoly, anything that encourages cooperation, partnership, real partnership, WWE will actively go out of their way to try to destroy it because it interferes with their monopoly. So it really and truly begs the question. If WWE succeeds, like let's say AAA 5 years from now just gets absorbed into WWE, you don't hear anything about AAA anymore and it becomes NXT Mexico. Okay? Let's just pretend. That's what ends up happening, okay? What do you think the impact of that is going to be in Mexico?
I'm leaving here with something.
Oh, snap. I'm leaving here with something. Hold on.
I mean, I'm from around the way.
Hold up. Shouts out to Curtis Martin for coming through with the two schmackaroos of the financial lubricant, saying I hadn't seen Stream Funeral since Mandela. Rest in peace, Ozzy. I don't know what that got to do with what I'm talking about, but I appreciate it, man. Thank you. All right. Kath said, love the layout tonight. Hey, well, I could get a little creative when it's just me, man. I could get a little bit creative when it's just me. I could do whatever I want, So much love. I appreciate that you like the layout. I do what I can when I can. And I hope y'all are enjoying the show. But, yeah, I want y'all answers on this, man. Y'all been kind of quiet on the topic. Let's talk about it. Elise said, I don't think it's going to go well. Okay. What about it do you think is not going to go well? Like, what impact do you think it's going to have? Because CMLL, 5 years from now, hopefully will still be around. So, like, what impact do you think that'll have? Let's say AAA turns into NXT Mexico within the next 5 years. What do you think that's going to look like? I'm very curious. Oh, and by the way, funny enough, I didn't even notice the Dynamite stream of what it was last night is still up on YouTube, and I can't believe it. Y'all were showing massive love to that. The numbers are going through the roof. It was 2 new people talking about how they loved the stream, and we converted them, and we didn't even get into Dynamite. So much love to all of the playback gang that watched the Dynamite review last night, even though it was an incomplete review. Appreciate that, man. Thank you. All the people that show love to Covalent TV. Oh, you are appreciated. Thank you, Miguel, for liking the stream and sharing the stream. You know what I'm saying? Following instructions around here. Saying, how am I doing? Oh, man, I'm blessed. Life is good. You don't see my skin? You don't see my skin? M-A-S-K-I-I-I-I-N. My skin. All right? I'm doing good, man. Life is great. You know what I'm saying? I got the fresh cut. I got testosterone running through my body. I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. How about you? How's everybody else? Yeah, no, maybe that was meant to stay up. Curtis, yeah, maybe that review was meant to stay up because I could have sworn I deleted it. Maybe it was meant to stay up, but yeah, no. In that 56 minutes that stream, went, I was cooking. I had to tear Cody a new one. I had to tear Tree Sap a new one. So go watch it. Even though we didn't get the chance to get into Dynamite because Streamlabs was like, eat a dick. It was still fire. It was still fire. Let me see what we got. Arthur Dutton is like the stream. Thank you, Arthur. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you, man. Thank you. Every day when you're walking down the street. Appreciate you, Arthur. Said Tree Sap sucks ass. Yeah, go. Since it's still up on YouTube, go watch what I had to say about him. It ain't no hard feelings. It was just me keeping it a buck. Yeah, said Two Trill for Life said going to rewind. Yeah, please be my guest. I hate that we couldn't get into Dynamite. I really do. But yeah, it was a good little watch. Go ahead and watch that if you can. But Miguel said if AAA ends up turning into NXT Mexico, it's the death sentence for AAA. Yeah, that would be the thing. Because I would think it would be WWE absorbing AAA into the company, which, let's be honest, can we all see that happening, yay or nay? Because I can. I think it's going to happen with TNA as well. I think it's going to happen with TNA as well. So we'll see. WWE is in full-out monopoly mode right now. They want Marvin Gardens. They want Boardwalk. They want they want everything. They're in full monopoly mode right now. And I think that a lot of people in WWE, which is why you see all of the counter programming, I think they're so frustrated that AEW won't just die and that CMLL won't just bend and kiss the ring of WWE. I think that really frustrates them. Truly, I believe that. I think it frustrates them until no end. If you disagree, let me know. That's what I'm saying. But you got to come with it. You got to come with facts. You got to come with a good argument. Don't come in here with some bad faith. Record revenues, attendance. Don't come in here with that bullshit because I'm going to light your ass up. You better ask any of the truth seekers in the building. I'm going to light you up. You come in here with that. I'm lighting you clean up. You don't want to do that, okay? Miguel said about Cody. Cody is like that ex-girlfriend that can't accept you are succeeding without her. Hope Kenny of the Bucks call out Cody. Yeah, I actually said that. I said that on yesterday's review. He comes off like that bitter ex that just cannot get over a breakup. And then that ex sees you like just living. You don't even got to be thriving per se. You could just be living without that person. And they're just so fucking mad about it. Like, why is your life not falling apart without me? Now, here's what I think is going to happen. See, Cody is trying to make himself a martyr in that situation. It's not going to work because he's clearly omitting details on purpose. And that is one of the biggest traits of a narcissist. He's omitting details on purpose. He's doing that on purpose. Because I think if the overall story and truth comes out about it, it's probably going to end up being Cody wanted a bigger role, or he wanted Tony to push Brandy or give her an executive position, and he said no. It's going to be something very selfish and self-absorbed, I'm sure, which is why he's withholding details. That's just the fact of the matter. And if you don't think that's the case, you need to analyze how narcissists speak. You need to analyze, like actually do your research on how narcissists speak. When narcissists are pressed against the wall of accountability, they talk like Cody Rhodes. Do your homework. That's all I'm gonna say. Do your homework. In this new chapter of Covalent TV, that's what I want y'all to start doing. Do your homework and then come back to me and tell me if I'm right or wrong. You feel me? Appreciate you, man. All right, man. Well, let me read a couple more comments, man. We're going to keep it going. Let me see. Xavier said, if they turn it into NXT Mexico, then AAA is going to be looked at as a liability rather than an asset to elevate the promotion. Okay, so I beg the question on that. Do you not already think that they're there? It was like you saw that little bit of marketing for AAA once the acquisition happened, and then it was like, pfft. You get what I'm saying? Like, has the stage already been set for that? Like, let's be real here. Let's have a dialogue. I think the stage for that has already been set. I think WWE is setting proper expectations for what AAA is going to be and mean to them. By basically telling them, hey, look, like, for example, another story that came out today. This is how you know AAA is looked at, not even like Lil Bro. AAA is looked at like that cousin once removed that only comes around once in a blue moon, and every time he does come around, he gets bullied. Because you got stories coming out about Dominic Mysterio winning the Mega Championship. You want to know what that would be the equivalent of? Remember when AAA was working with AEW? That would be like an article or a story coming out saying Tony Khan is considering putting the AAA Mega Championship on Orange Cassidy. Tell me I'm wrong. Like, I'm like, can we be real? Can we be like, for real? Can we actually be real for 3 seconds? That's the equivalent. That's not a false equivalency. Like, what I just said is pretty bang on fucking accurate. That's like if a story came out saying Tony Khan has a huge interest of AEW talent Orange Cassidy becoming AAA Mega Champion by beating Vikingo. That would have got shat on. WWE fans would have made sure to go out of their way to shit on that. Because Orange Cassidy is a fucking joke gimmick. And so is Dominic Mysterio. But the only difference they're going to say is, oh, Dominic is over. At one point, Orange Cassidy was over. It got stale really fast, but at one point, Orange Cassidy was over. It's the same scenario. So I think this is going to have a large effect on the Lucha Libre scene in Mexico, because you'd be lying if you say, oh, AAA didn't have a market share of Mexican Lucha Libre wrestling fans. That's a lie. That's just a lie. If you say that's not real, they need to learn the WWE way, they weren't getting any numbers, they were Bush League. If you say some bullshit like that, you're being bad faith. You're being bad faith. I'm just letting you know. AAA did hold a market share over Lucha Libre fans in Mexico. They just did. And to pretend like they didn't, come on now. That's a decent chunk of market share gone. If AAA gets absorbed, that's a market share gone. Because I don't think that the people who follow AAA so closely are going to want to see a gentrified version of the Lucha Libre they know and loved. I just don't believe that. I could be wrong. But on this specific topic, I'm just going to be real, y'all. I don't think I am. I don't think I'm wrong. Said, don't insult Orange by comparing him to Dom Mysterio. Well, I'm going to, because Orange Cassidy ran his course really fucking fast. And I mean, at some point it got to a point where it was almost like a 5 moves of doom gimmick. So like, yeah, I am going to compare the two. They're both jokes. But I mean, if you're asking me, hey, Would I rather toss Orange Cassidy in the ring to get a decent wrestling match, or would I rather toss Dominic Mysterio in the ring to get a decent wrestling match? I'd probably take my chances on Orange Cassidy. At least he's fluid in the ring. I can't take that away from him. At least he's fluid in the ring. He's not believable. He's not believable at all, but neither is Dominic. He's not believable at all. The dude looks like a fucking Saved by the Bell extra. Orange Cassidy. And then Dominic Mysterio is running around looking like an extra in a Cheech and Chong movie. See what I'm saying? Like, I'm just being real. I cannot come on these streams and lie to the truth seekers, man. I can't do that to y'all. I can't do that to y'all. Gary Galliano, hey, has liked the stream. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate you for liking the stream, man. He does, Xavier. He does, bro. He does, bro. Come on, man. Y'all can't have me feeling like I'm crazy, man. Am I lying? Not am I tiger or am I cheetah? Am I lying? Come on now. Damn it. All right. Jeff said, I agree, but I love this feud with Brody Lee. Yeah, man, rest in peace, Brody Lee. Rest in peace, Brody Lee. It just seems like AEW was a better place when he was around. You know what I'm saying? He was one of those guys that he was going to be a fixture in AEW for a very long time. And it just, his passing still sucks. That still sucks. Everybody put RIP Brody Lee in the comment section real fast, man. Real talk. Real talk. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a bad to worse type situation with AAA and WWE. I think it's gonna be a bad to worse situation. That's not me being negative. That's just me forecasting. Because anybody with a pair of eyes and a working brain can see this coming. This is gonna go from bad to worse. Just like the TNA partnership. Partnership. Just like that did. Yeah. Everybody can see it, dude. Shouts out to y'all for putting RIP, bro. Yeah, man, it's crazy, dude. It's crazy. That was so sudden. I remember seeing the news, and I was just like, wait, what? Yeah, that was tough. That was tough, guys. Let me see. Said, I look at Dominic, and it's like this dude wouldn't have a job in WWE if Ray wasn't his dad. I mean, now we just stating the obvious. Now we just stating the obvious. I mean, yeah, clearly. He has no... when it comes to Dominic Mysterio, here's what bugs him the most about me. There is nothing about him talent-wise or look-wise that stands out. He has no one skill that jumps off the page. He is the epitome of a Nepo baby. There's like no like massive talent to note, but for some reason, he's always in position. Like, he is the prototypical Nepo baby. Like, there's nothing about him that stands out. Nothing. Zero. But, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. No, even at least Bronny James, at least his game is at least starting to come together. At least Bronny James is showing flashes. What? Okay, let's play a game. When have you ever seen Dominic Mysterio show flashes of greatness? Go. Go. I will gladly wait. Tell me about these Dominic Mysterio flashes of greatness. I would love to hear about them. Please indulge me. Please indulge me. Okay? Said Brody Lee was one of the biggest reasons I wanted to start watching AEW. Yeah, man, he was a prominent figure, and Tony Khan booked him to perfection, dude. He booked him to perfection. Was it a couple of mistakes in his booking? Sure. And just like I've said on this show before, a couple of them were due to Cody. Whenever Brody Lee's booking intersected with Cody's booking, Cody always came out looking like the better of the two, even though he didn't deserve to. Oops. Did I say the quiet part loud? Uh-oh. I think I might have said the quiet part loud. Damn. Sorry about that, y'all. My bad. My fault. My fault. The best part of Dom's game is the curtain closing. Said when he was a kid and Ray and Eddie were fighting over him. You talk about the custody match, the custody of Dominic Mysterio ladder match? That's the highlight? Nah, man, get the fuck out of here, dude. Fuck off. No, we ain't counting that. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. All right? Yeah, man, I don't see it, dude. Now, guys, I got to get to a portion of the show that you know, hate. You sometimes have to participate. Some of y'all send me some, but either way it goes, we got to get the job done. If you know a portion of the show is coming up, go ahead and drop that thang in the comment section. But even if you decide you are not going to, because you are the biggest Dominic Mysterio fan walking planet Earth, I'm going to tell your weird mustache having ass anyway. It is time for me to hold one special accountable. It is time for drone accountability. Let's get it. Let's go ahead and get right into it. So, for context, this is an all-encompassing drone accountability. It's not one specific drone accountability, but let me give the context tweet. The person, Suit Williams, said, when WCW died, 3 million people stopped watching wrestling and never came back. Imagine how many people never watch wrestling again when the territories died at Vince's hands. Okay. Now, the comment section of this post was filled with people saying, where did you get that 3 million number from? No, all of those people saw all of the territory stars go to WWF and they watched there. And it was a mixed variety of answers. But one of the answers that I saw in a great majority was that the territories were going to die anyway. With the advent of cable, the territories were going to die anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hit the dumbass button early.
Dumbass!
That is one of the biggest pieces of revisionist history I think I have ever heard when it comes to professional wrestling. The territories, while confrontational and competitive at times, I think if they knew what Vince McMahon had planned in the form of monopolizing professional wrestling and dominating the television of professional wrestling, they would have probably formed a Voltron. If they could have forecasted what Vince McMahon was going to do, they would have all worked with each other. So to just flat out say, the territories were going to die anyway, so who cares? I beg of all of you WWE fans, you WWE documentary consumers, to back that up with some viable information that proves that correct. And to Suit Williams, yeah, you got to prove that 3 million people stopped watching, because I've never seen that number. So I'm giving it to them on both sides. Both arguments need to be proven. Now, do I think there was a substantial chunk of people that stopped watching when their favorite territory died and when WCW died? Absolutely. Do I think AEW picked up some of that market share that did fall off? Yes, I do. How much? I don't know. I do not know. I can't prove that one either. I don't know. Because it's easy to say, oh, well, look at their ratings. That's probably how many. No, we don't know that for sure. We don't know that for sure. But to flat out say the territories were just going to die. Oh, it was never going to have a chance. Oh, Vince McMahon, this person is just mad because Vince McMahon played the game and won. There's a saying that goes, history is dictated by the victor. History is dictated by the person who triumphed. This is a textbook example of that, because now we'll never know. Now we will never know. But I am in the campaign of believers that if all of the major territories knew what Vince was going to do, they would have combined. They would have worked together. They would have fought against the Vince McMahon reign of terror and monopolization of professional wrestling. But no one could have forecasted what Vince McMahon was about to do. No one could have forecasted that. Vince McMahon was like a thief in the night when it came to ridding the United States of all of their massive territories. Not even a thief in the night, a murderer in the night. A serial killer in the night. But I got to hit the button one more time.
Dumbass!
Because that just shows you how far WWE brainwashing goes back. Let me say that again. That shows you just how far WWE brainwashing goes back. There are people that actually believe that, ladies and gentlemen. But guys, don't freeze my comment section up. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang, send through the financial lubricant. Support the show. Even if you don't know what to say, drop an emoji. Just keep the comment section rolling. Don't stall me out. All right? Because I'm bringing the entertainment value in. I'm bringing the motherfucking education. So the least you can do is show your love and show your support. Okay? Otherwise, I'm going to bring on Werner and he's just going to mayo babble. Which one do y'all want? Do you want the mayo babble or do you want this entertaining work? Which one do you want? You decide. Xavier said, yep, and becoming the blueprint of being an alternative to WWE. So the blueprint of being an alternative to WWE has been drawn for a long time. It's just not everyone was able to execute it properly. And all of the people who stood a fighting chance either self-destructed or they tried to be WWE light. And this is something that we know to be a fact historically. And that goes back to what I was saying in my news story. I think WWE is so frustrated with AEW and CMLL and New Japan because they won't bend the knee and kiss the ring and concede. That's WWE's history. They are the Christopher Columbus of professional wrestling. A lot of history was revised in favor of Christopher Columbus. When everybody watching this show right now knows Christopher Columbus ain't discovered shit. This motherfucker thought he was in India. Christopher Columbus ain't discovered shit. Vince McMahon had to sneak into the bedroom in the middle of the night of the territories and put arsenic in their veins just for him to even stand a chance moving into the modern times of professional wrestling with television, cable. He had to sneak and set the bedroom on fire and burn the house down with all the territories in it. Because we all know, if Vince McMahon played on level playing field with the territories during that time for cable television time, WWF and WWE would not be what it is today. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Again, the unfortunate part is we'll never know. But right or wrong? You could still answer that question. Right or wrong? If Vince McMahon had to compete with all of the territories that were at the top for cable television slots, would WWE be as widely known as it is today? Would he have been able to acquire a lot of the stars that he acquired? Answer that honestly. Take your WWE brainwashing helmet off for 3 seconds. Answer that honestly. That's the problem with it. It's like I'm about to start cooking. It's like the system of white supremacy. The reason why the system of white supremacy succeeds is because there is no competition to it. It's not because it's a great, well put together system. It's because there's no competition to it. It's a global system. There's no competition to it. Anytime somebody tries to go against it, they kill them. That's what WWE does. Anytime someone tries to compete with them, they kill them. They kill them. And do you know why? Here's the biggest statement of all. This is going to be the mic drop. Because WWE isn't capable of competing. They never have been. They never have been. That is WWE's biggest insecurity. They have never been able to compete head to head. And somebody might say, what about the Monday Night Wars? Okay. Granted. Okay, let's play that game. Granted. Monday Night Wars. What underhanded tactics did WWE have to use to win that war? Matter of fact, what was the biggest tactic they had to use to win that war? If you don't know, I'll tell you. If you don't know, I'll tell you. But I want to see if somebody in the comment section figures it out before I say it. Straight up. Miguel said Vince had to buy WWE from his dad before he put the territories out of business. Xavier said, okay, that opened my mind. Dude, this is why I hate the Streamlabs has been fucking up and fucking with the streams because, dude, I've been cooking, bro. In this new chapter, I've been cooking. Straight up. That's one of them. Matthew Shelton got one of them. They still had to monopolize. They still had to buy promotions. And then, wait, watch this. Here we go. Because I don't see nobody. Hold on, let me see. I don't see nobody that figured it out. Oh, whoa. Xavier got it. But I'm expand on that a little bit. They had to copy the homework of every territory that they ended up acquiring. ECW, WCW. They had to copy other people's homework. Vince McMahon has been on the record saying he did not want to do the Attitude Era. If he could have defeated WCW, putting Doink the Clown and Dink, the motherfucking little mascot that was with Doink the Clown, against goddamn Max Moon and still been beating WCW, he would have. He has gone on the record and said this. He had to lean over and copy off of ECW's homework, copy off of WCW's homework, hell, even to a small degree, New Japan's homework and All Japan's homework, just to survive. Not compete. Because WWE is not in the business of competing. Just to survive. This is not a company that competes. They are terrified because they know the standard and quality of their product has never been as great as their video compilations and their documentaries make it out to be. They know this. And any wrestling fan that has been a wrestling fan longer than 30 years knows this. I'm giving y'all knowledge right now, bro. See, man, maybe I should just end the stream. Maybe I should end the stream because I'm giving y'all knowledge, man. And y'all don't know. Maybe I'm cooking too much because y'all froze up. Miguel said, I remember Paul Heyman called out Vince for putting the territories out of business. Said even NXT copying Ring of Honor's homework. Oh, the black and gold era especially. The black and gold era was Triple H's version of Ring of Honor at that time and New Japan at that time. That was another example of them copying homework. I've been one of those people that have said NXT black and gold era will go down as one of the most overrated eras of professional wrestling history. Give it about 20 years. Give it about 20 years. And if AEW is still around, you'll see what I mean. Because they'll by that point, there would be another standard to compare it to. And that's what WWE is afraid of. That's why their fans want AEW to die. Because they know if AEW survives 20 more years, that means that WWE is no longer just the only standard of professional wrestling. Now AEW will become one of the standards of professional wrestling. That's what WWE fans and WWE fears. They'll deflect and say, oh, why do we have to fear that? We pack buildings, record revenue, and attendance. They'll say all that bullshit, but the thought of that terrifies them. It does. Straight up. I'm just being real, y'all. Said Vince hates wrestling because he couldn't hold his people up and be wrestling. Vince McMahon has never liked wrestling. Also something he has gone on the record and said. He's never liked wrestling, as he would say. He's gone on the record and said these things. P-Rock said, oh, AEW is light years better than NXT Black and Gold. But P-Rock's give it 20 years. Give it 20 years when AEW becomes a United States pro wrestling standard. Give it 20 years. Wait until AEW has 25 years of history under their belt. The standard of professional wrestling in the United States would have been flipped upside down by that point, with WWE being on the bottom and AEW being on the top. Let's just be honest, y'all. Miguel said NXT copying TNA, Knockouts division during the Black and Gold era. Yeah. Dude, there's countless examples. We could be on this stream all night giving examples of WWE reheating somebody else's leftovers. We'd be on this stream all goddamn night. This would be a fucking 6-hour stream. Come on now. But everybody who is in here, let me get a fire emoji from y'all, man. Let me get a fire emoji. And by the way, like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang. Send through that financial lubricant. Show the necessary love in the stream, man. Share the stream with a friend. Let them know we live right now. I know this was a surprise stream, but I wanted to show love to all of the people that watch Covalent TV. Again, sorry for any technical difficulties we've been having this week and, the past week on the comeback. It's been completely out of our control. It's nothing with the internet. It is strictly the software. I don't know what is going on, okay? So much love to everybody who does support, okay? Now, to the people that might go, how is it the software? I run it with no problem. If you're just running it by yourself and you don't do a show with anyone else and there's another software running, then in which case you wouldn't know the issue. Streamlabs doesn't play well integrating with other softwares. That's just what the fundamental problem is, So, yeah. Thanks, but no thanks. I appreciate it, though. But we push through it, man. We still get these streams done. Appreciate everybody getting the fire emojis going. Appreciate you getting this to 25 likes, but let's get it to 30. I know we can do this. All right? All right, y'all, man. Are y'all ready to collide, man? It's time to get into Collision, man. It's time to talk about a phenomenal show that took place. It is the last show of the Aragon Ballroom residency. You know what's so crazy? I wanted to go to the shows this week. I did, but I wanted to take this week to focus. I wanted to take this week to really lock in on the shows that we're doing and so on and so forth. And I was thinking like, hey, it's going to be a long week of content, damn near a full week of content. And plus a weekend of content. So I really wanted to lock in, focus, rest my voice, so on and so forth. And that's the reason why I didn't go. But I actually regret not going to this show, man. I do. I sincerely regret not going to this show. All right. But shouts out to Tony Khan for doing his residency because it restores the feeling of what professional wrestling should be, a very intimate experience. And I feel like they knocked this residency out the park. So Tony Khan, shouts out to you for that, man. I'm going to give you a thumbs up on that one, bro. Straight up. You know what I mean? So everybody show him some love for that, man. Real talk. Because when is the last time you could say a WWE event has felt intimate? Don't worry, I'll wait. What? I
don't have coffee. I don't drink coffee. It's water. It's always water down here, you know?
Oh, yeah. Water. You need it for life. You know what I'm saying? You need it. And I call it my petty juice.
I'm ready to be petty today. Hallelujah.
I'm ready to be petty, but not on Collision. Collision's fine. I ain't going to be petty on Collision. All right, let's get into it, guys. Tony Schiavone, as Werner would say, is at I know it's Shivani, is at the commentary table and runs down the lineup for Collision. Then the Death Riders suddenly show up and storm the ring after taking security out. And John Moxley calls out Darby Allin, who appears up in the balcony. Mox tells him to get his ass to the ring, and Darby says, fuck you, and walks away. And then the Death Riders take off looking for him. Then we get a video recap of Hangman Adam Page retaining the AEW World title against Moxley last night on Dynamite. And, guys, I wish we were able to do that full review because, guys, cheat code, that match was a pay-per-view level match. It was excellent from start to fucking finish. That match should have main evented that show. Holy shit. What a great match between those two gentlemen. I have no complaints about it. Absolutely insane work from those two guys, man. They have excellent chemistry. But first up, we would get Brodido going against Gates of Agony. But Brodido would end up advancing to the Final Four of the AEW World Tag Team Title Eliminator Tournament. Brody King launched Bandido into a 360 spinning splash, which looked absolutely insane for the pinfall win. I'm giving this a mini cheat code. Gates of Agony, they need a little bit more seasoning, and putting them in the ring with people like Bandido and Brody King will help them with that. Their time will come. So if there's anyone in here that is a huge fan of Gates of Agony, I completely understand. Trust me, I do. Gates of Agony's time will come. Okay? They'll get there. They'll get there. They still a little AstroTurf right now, okay? Let them develop into, what they're going to develop into. But this is a step in the right direction because they're in the ring with people that will help them develop. Okay? So if you're upset about Gates of Agony not picking up the win, you're going to have to get over it. Okay? But these are great matches. These are matches that they need to have. It is very important. People lose sight of that because WWE has trained, even though they don't do instant gratification very well, WWE has trained that dopamine hit, instant gratification booking into a lot of wrestling fans' minds, and AEW does not dabble in that, okay? So be patient. Be patient. I think Gates of Agony has huge potential, and it will be realized in AEW. Please be patient. Respectfully. Miguel said Gates of Agony working with Richard O'Shea can help them. Yeah, I agree. People really need to be patient with them. I'm seeing a lot of people on Twitter going, oh, they're fumbling the Gates of Agony, blah, blah, blah. They look like superstars and they're fumbling them. And I'm like, dude, tranquilo. Relax, man. They'll get there, dude. They're not there yet. In the ring, they're not there yet. You see them developing in the promo department, which is good. They're not there in the ring yet, but they will get there. They will. All right? See what else we got. Yeah, no, Heyman versus Mox was excellent. That is as close as you could get to a pay-per-view match on TV. I think, as you could get to a pay-per-view match. So, yeah, much love to those guys, man. Y'all kind of getting like a bonus Dynamite review in this bitch, all right? Let's keep it rolling, man. But Shane Taylor confronts Don Callis backstage about some money owed, and Lance Archer gets in his face about it, and Don tells Shane Taylor to take out Skyfly first, and then they can talk business later. No, bitch, pay me my money. Get my money, buy my medicine, buy my medicine, buy my medicine. I got the country crowd now. All the country people going to come in the stream. They're going to be like, this dude is the Black Tim McGraw. Because it's all in my head. I think about it over and over again. You know what I'm saying? I got a pickup truck and my dog died and my wife left me. Get in here, country white folks. But don't discriminate against me because I'm black. Thug life. Oh, let me stop. Hold on, let me stop, man. I'm going to take an ad-lib break. Hold on. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all loving the show right now, man. Give a thumbs up, man. Give a thumbs up. If you rocking with me right now, give a thumbs up, man. I'm doing what I can when I can. Something like a player. You know what I mean? Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all rocking with your boy. All right? Lee said I didn't want it to end. Yeah, mommy, there you go. Xavier said, yeah, I have to get rid of that instant gratification mindset too. Yeah, WWE has trained that into a lot of professional wrestling fans because they were the only game in town. So while I understand it, you got to shake it, man. I know it's weird seeing a promotion that actually does do proper long-term booking and developing their young talents proper. I know that's not normal to a lot of people, but yeah, work through it, man. Work through it. That's all you can do. All right, let's keep it going. Kyle O'Reilly's Auto Parts is interviewed about last week's prize money. He says the conglomeration is a mindset and he never left it. And then Willow Nightingale showed up. Willow. Willow, why are you so fucking adorable? Love Willow. And then they hype her up and she just walks off and she's going, hoo. And I'm like, she's so fucking adorable. All right. If you see Willow, hug her with permission. Okay? With permission. If she allows you to hug her, hug her. If she stink, don't try to hug her. You'll soil her. Soiled it. Don't soil her. We need Willow smelling fresh and not funky. Everybody put fresh, not funky in the comment section. All right? Don't go up to Willow and make her funky. We don't need that. We need squeaky clean Willow. That's the best Willow. But then Jon Moxley is looking for Darby Allin, and Darby Allin, he jumps out the dark. I don't know if he like chloroformed him. I don't know what. I'm like, dude, what in the name of goddamn prison was going on there? What the hell was that? See, but that's what I love about the Aragon Ballroom. Dude, the aesthetic fit that scene so much that, like, even though I laughed a little bit, it worked. I thought it worked. Darby Allin just jumping out the dark and just fucking assaulting Jon Moxley was fucking hilarious. But I mean, dude, I just love it. I don't know. It's just AEW. Here's what I like the most about AEW right now. While it takes itself seriously, it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like that moment right there, you could laugh at it, but also a part of you is like, oh shit, that's kind of crazy. This dude was hiding in the bowels of the arena. What the fuck? He was waiting Jon Moxley out in the dark of a 99-year-old ballroom. That's kind of insane when you think about it, bro. Said I was like, damn, Marina and Yuta got fooled. Yeah, they got tricked out of position. That shit was mad funny. Miguel said Darby is chasing Mox, and the Death Riders, just like Sting used to chase the NWO. You see it. You see the mission. We gonna talk more about it. You see it. Shouts out to the people that put fresh, not funky. Appreciate you. All right. Wash your ass. I be walking by too many people these days that smell like they rolled in onions before they walked out the crib. Wash your ass. I'm going to make an album. It's going to be called Wash Your Ass. All right? The biggest single that's going to come off of it is Get in the Crevices. That's going to be the name of the single to come off of it. Get in the Crevices. Would y'all buy that album? Would y'all buy that album? If I make that album, y'all going to buy it. Spend money with Covalent TV is the best way to empty out your wallet. We need the financial lubricant. Send it. All right? I'm being a dickhead. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm ready to be petty.
I'm ready to be petty today. Hallelujah!
I know y'all like, shut the fuck up, man. Y'all like, dang, fuck this dude.
Fuck you.
Y'all like, shut up. No, it's good. We making a good pace, by the way, y'all. All right, let's keep it rolling. We got Chris Statlander defeating a jobber, but what was her name? Lena something. I'm actually familiar with her work. She's actually really good, which is why I didn't feel right calling her a jobber. She's pretty good. I think Tony Khan should take an extended look at her. I think he needs more size in that women's division, and picking her up and developing her wouldn't be a bad move. All right. So Lena Cross, I had it right in my head and I just didn't say it. But yeah, Lena Cross. Yeah, Tony, I would take a flyer on her, dude. I would take a flyer on her. I would. You need more size in that women's division. Take a flyer. Why not? But Chris Statlander won quickly with a new submission finisher. It seemed like the crowd didn't know how to react to it because it was new, and that's okay. But Chris Statlander looked good. Now, something I noticed. Did y'all catch this too? Chris Statlander's facial expressions were basically sending a signal that she might have a new unhinged character. Did anybody else catch that? Did anyone else catch that? I just want to see if anybody else caught what was going on with Chris Statlander in that match and afterwards, because Willow Nightingale would make her entrance. And it seems like the lights were on, but nobody was home when Chris Statlander was passing her up. And Willow, being as adorable as she is just like, okay. It just goes to the ring. And Thekla would get the win over her after interference from the rest of the Triangle of Madness. Then the Triangle of Madness put a 3-on-1 beat down on Willow after the match is over. And then Penelope Ford and Megan Bayne make their entrance and also attack Willow, making it 5-on-1. Somebody help Willow. So one of our truth seekers, somebody help Willow. If you're going to spend your night doing anything, you help Willow. But help finally comes in the form of Queen Aminata and Ty Booty with weapons in hand. You know, and the heels run away as the conglomeration comes out to check on Willow Nightingale. Are we going to get blood and guts? I don't know. What is this leading to? We will see. But either way, I am very excited. I am very excited to see where this goes. But shouts out to these ladies making the most of their minutes. It was good to see back-to-back women's matches. They made the most of their minutes here. Shouts out to them, man. Real talk. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Love these ladies, man. Love what they're doing. Everybody get these numbers up. Share the stream. Hit the like button. Don't freeze up the comment section. Drop an emoji if you ain't got nothing to say. Just keep my chat rate all the way high, beautiful people. Said Chris Statlander is turning into a killer. Yeah, I would, dude, you could see it. You could see it. La Catalina, dude, I think WWE is going to try to swoop up like a thief in the night and get her. I told Werner that. I think they're going to try to swoop in like a thief in the night and get her, dude. I'm getting Stephanie vibes with her. I am. They're gonna try to sweep in and get her, dude. Yeah, man. I don't know. I would love it, though. Yes, Queen Aminata and the Booty Sisters.
I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch. You dirty bitch. You dirty bitch.
I ain't gonna lie, that girl had a big ass, dude. Everybody say it with me. That ass. That ass.
That ass. That ass. That ass. Shouts out to all the women with that ass. You know who you are. We love you, no pause. Passionately in the shower. Even though shower sex is overrated, we still love you passionately in the shower. No pause. No pause whatsoever. Okay? Says stat, future world championship. That's another one of those talents, just like Willow, that I look at, and all of the people that say Tony is fumbling to both of them, their moment is going to come. And you know what I think is going to end up happening? I think at some point in the future, within the next 2 to 3 years, they're going to have a world title feud. I think it's going to come a time where Toni Storm is going to be out of the world title scene for a long time, just to cool her off for a bit. And she's going to have a whole bunch of dope-ass non-title feuds. And I think we do see, you know, a lot of women at the top in the world title scene that are brand new and fresh. I do believe that. I do believe that. Respectfully, Miguel said, funny shit, WWE released La Catalina during the pandemic era 5 years ago. I'm going to be honest, Miguel, I didn't know that. I did not know that, bro. I did not know that. I'm learning that right now. I'm learning that right now. I did not know that. I'm the first person to tell somebody if I don't know something. I did not know that. Holy shit. Talk about a fumble. All right? Now that's a fumble. You had her and you let her go because your developmental system is that much of a fucking failure? Nasty work. Nasty work. Everybody put nasty work in the comment section. Keep my chat rate up, man. Nasty work. Diabolical work. Absolutely, positively disgusting. Wizark. Okay? But she's going to be a star. La Catalina is going to be a star. No doubt. She's going to be a star, dude. She's going to be a star just off her look alone. If I'm being honest, she's so marketable. You know what I mean? And she could wrestle. She could fucking go. So, yeah. But I keep telling y'all who the blue chipper prospect is. I keep telling y'all it's Persephone. That's the blue chip right there, dude. Persephone is the one, bro. Persephone is the one. That girl don't got a ceiling, dog. I'm telling you, that girl don't got a ceiling. Y'all gonna look back on what I'm saying someday and be like, yo, he was singing the praises of her since 2024. Mark my words, bro. That's the one Tony Khan is going to want to get in on quick. She's still AstroTurf right now. But once she starts rounding in the form, man, okay. Right. No, wait, Miguel, I do remember that. Right. They did pair her with Sin Cara. And didn't she wear a mask? They had like one match on the main roster, and like that was like she had one match on the main roster, and that was like it. Or it was like 1 or 2 matches. Right, dude. I forgot all about that, bro. Holy shit, man. You was in the trenches. Miguel, you went through it with WWE. I can tell. The fact that you remember that, dude, you were in the trenches. Tough. You were Miguel, can we give a round of applause to Miguel in the comment section? He was in there tough. Damn. How old is La Catalina, ladies and gentlemen? Somebody get that for me. How old is she? You think she's more complete than Stephanie? I think as of right now, Stephanie's the more finished product. I'm going to disagree with you to a certain extent. Stephanie is the more finished product, but I think La Catalina's floor is higher. Does that make sense? Like, I think her floor is higher than Stephanie's. Stephanie's ceiling is higher than La Catalina's, but like La Catalina's floor is higher than Stephanie's. So I don't know if that's kind of what you mean per se, because I don't want to put words in your mouth, but like Stephanie's the more finished product. I'm sorry. Said, yep, they had La Catalina wearing a mask and they had her. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah. You said I went through WWE fumbling Mercedes for years. Dude, we all were. We all were in the trenches watching them just absolutely ruin Mercedes. She's only 25. I might revise my argument. Her ceiling is probably way higher than Stephanie's. I didn't realize she was that young. Her ceiling is way higher than Stephanie's if that's the case. Way higher. Holy shit. Oh, wait, Miguel's saying she's 30. Miguel is saying she's 30. I mean, even still, her ceiling might be higher. Because, guys, when I watch wrestling, I really, like, analyze. Said also I can maybe say the same thing for Azumi. Azumi has massive potential. I've been said that. Massive potential. Will it be realized? I don't know. We'll find out. Sylvain is like the stream. Thank you, Sylvain. Appreciate you. Appreciate you showing the necessary love to me over at Covalent TV, man. Send through the financial lubricant. Show me some love, man. I'm in here rocking out solo dolo. Unfortunately, I don't got on a polo. That was a missed opportunity. I should have wore a polo. That would have made sense. Sorry, y'all. I hate that I do that. Sometimes I fuck up. Players fuck up.
Fuck you. Oh, fuck you, fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you. Fuck, 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 fuck you.
Don't judge me. Okay? Judge your mama. Don't judge me. Said, hit Miguel, I search it. She's 25. Oh, if she's, like I said, if she's 25, her ceiling is way higher than Stephanie's. Like, if that's indeed true, La Catalina's ceiling is way higher than Stephanie's. Way higher. Appreciate you, Dylan, for liking the stream, man. Are y'all enjoying the stream? Talk to a real player. Are y'all enjoying the stream? We having good conversation, too, guys. That's what I love the dialogue, man. Again, when I got to really, like, keep up with the format of the show and pull Werner out of his coffin, it's a little tough to, always be talking to y'all and balancing that at the same time, man. But yeah, man, we can have a little conversation tonight, man, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it thoroughly. All right? Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. But I got to get my cough drops. I got to make sure my voice is tip-top. I got SmackDown tomorrow and then SummerSlam, 2 days of it. Don't judge me. Thug Life. Everybody put Thug Life in the comment section. You know? All right. God damn it. All right, let's keep it rolling, beautiful people. Okay. Anthony Bowens finds Billy Gunn backstage and scolds him for tossing him across the ring last week rather than helping him punch Max Caster in the fizz ace. Billy Gunn says he doesn't know who Bowens is anymore, and he's going home. He said, screw you guys, I'm going home. He's old. He want to go rest his knees. Anthony Bowens says Billy Gunn is walking away like a coward.
I'm leaving here with
Oh,
something.
shit. Who is this? Oh!
I mean, I'm from around the
Hold
way.
up.
I'm leaving with something.
Maurice came through with the 5 schmackaroo deal. Saying, what's good? Just leaving the Aragon. You never lied. It was rocking in there tonight, bro. Hell of a show. I told you, man. If you could feel that floor moving in there, man. Yeah, bro. I was telling people early in the stream, dude, I wanted to be there this week, but, dude, I wanted to really focus on this week of shows. And, because we got a lot of content this week. So I really wanted to focus. And, man, you're going to want to watch this on Playback Gang because, funny enough, the stream has been holding up. So, yeah, there you have it. It was all Werner's fault. I know Werner's watching this like,
Fuck you.
it was all Werner's fault. Shit. All right. Judge said, what's up, OG? I'm going to watch it tomorrow too tired. It's all good, man. Playback Gang, as long as you in here tough. Shouts out to you on the Playback Gang, man. It's all love. And Maurice, thank you for the donation, man. Sending through that financial lubricant, supporting your boy. Let's keep that energy going, man. Let's finish out the month strong. Tomorrow is a new month, another chance to live. You know what I'm saying? You're seeing another August. If you're Jada Pinkett, you're seeing another August. Will Smith, don't try to come in my house and slap me because I got gizzons. Don't do it, Will. I'm actually a huge supporter. All right? I rock with you. Tough. Even though the recent shit you came out with was boo-boo. Okay? Yeah, Catherine, that's really strange. I'm going to touch on that in a second. All right? But let's keep it rolling, man. Swerve Strickland issues a challenge to Okada for the Unified Championship at Forbidden Door on August 24th. And Okada accepts the challenge, bitch. And it's official. Like a referee with a whistle. That match is going to be fire. I need a fire emoji if you think that match is going to be fire. I think that match is going to tear the roof off of the O2. They're going to be at the O2, right? I feel like I'm fucking up right now. Is it the O2? They're going to be like, no, it's not the O2. There's no oxygen involved. No. Thug life. It's no oxygen involved. All right? Said that, no, that's going to be crazy. That match is going to be crazy. Respectfully, I'm looking forward to that one. Tough. Said it's Werner's Mayo fault. Yeah. He put mayonnaise on Streamlabs, and that was what was making it fuck up. Now that everything's all right. Said that match is going to be fire, but I'm going to be honest. I think I would have Swerve win the title. Honestly, you gotta have somebody. You gotta have something come out of Forbidden Door that people are going to be talking about, and I think that would be one of those things. I would like to see Swerve win that match. I agree. I would actually like to see Swerve win that match. I feel like Swerve would have a better run with the belt than Okada could because of the language barrier. So I feel like Swerve would carry that belt a little bit better. I think Okada is at that point of his career where he doesn't need a belt. I'm just being real. I just think Okada is at that point of his career where he does not need a belt. He doesn't. He just doesn't. And also, I feel like the Forbidden Door concept has to change because it's not really feeling like it's important as it was back then. Well, I mean, that was going to happen anyway. And you could say, and this is not me doing whataboutism, I'm just being real. The same way how WWE has bastardized the WrestleMania concept and now the SummerSlam concept, of course it's not going to be the same. Anything after the first time is not going to be the same as the first time. That's life. All you can do is maximize it. That's all you can do. You can maximize it. And I feel like so far, shit. I feel like so far they're maximizing. I think Tony Khan heard the criticisms. Pardon me. I think Tony Khan heard the criticisms of last year's card and was like, yeah, let me go ahead and put some extra on this motherfucker real quick. Okay? I don't know. People keep asking that, and I think Mercedes asked that on Twitter too. Who would people like to see a face at Forbidden Door? I don't know as of yet. I don't know. I got to think about it. I might have an answer next week. Ask me next week. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that shakes out. Okay, next up we got FTR going against the Bang Bang Gang in a mini cheat code. This was a semifinal round match in the AEW World Tag Team Title Eliminator Tournament. Try to say that 6 times fast. Stokely tried to cheat with his crutch again, but the referee called him this time. Even so, Stokely caused enough of a distraction later that helped Dax score the win on a roll-up with a handful of tights. I love them. I still love seeing them win with those old school heel tactics. It's working for me, man. It's absolutely working for me because y'all know the saying that I coined on the show. Mega heels make mega baby faces. So if FTR makes it to the finals, or if the Young Bucks make it to the finals, I don't know if they're on the same side of the bracket, which I don't think they are. Either way, if you get a babyface team in there that's real hot right now, or they're working their way through the tournament, and they defeat FTR or the Young Bucks, then in which case, boom, there you go again. Mega heels making mega baby faces. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I thought this was a mini Chico. Juice Robinson is really getting over right now. That's something else that's not to be overlooked. Juice Robinson is getting mad over right now. So shouts out to him. Shouts out to him. Catherine said this match looked a little sloppy to me. At certain points, yes, but not enough that it was glaring. Not enough that it was glaring. Like, it has to be glaring for me to be like, oh, man, the whole match was sloppy. No, it wasn't even all that glaring. It was a couple missed spots in there, but, like, it wasn't anything that would make me go, oh, man, this shit was a slop bucket. No. Yeah, no, Juice Robinson, man, and it's all organic, dude. The juice is loose. Don't say that too loud around white people that think OJ should have been locked up. They still mad. I'm the king of petty.
I'm ready to be petty today. Hallelujah!
Man, here giving y'all that church. Okay. Much love to everybody supporting right now, man. Like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang, financial lubricant, send it through. But first of all, hit that thumbs up, share the stream, let people know your boy is live right now. And if you are enjoying the stream, give me a good old-fashioned thumbs up in the comment section as well. Juice Robinson without a beard looks like a curly-haired thumb. Yeah, no, he got to grow some facial hair back pronto. It looked kind of crazy. I ain't going to hold you. It looks wild. But then we got a technique by Taz that breaks down the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion Athena's O-Face finishing move. The return of that segment, which I liked. Okay? Then Athena says she doesn't respect timeless Toni Storm and didn't cash in on her world title contract last night because it will be very easy to beat Storm for the belt. Athena will sign the contract in a special place, which is London's O2 Arena, on August 24th at Forbidden Door. The title match is official. We are getting timeless Toni Storm versus Athena at Forbidden Door. And I'm going to say something controversial. I wouldn't mind seeing Athena win this match. I said it.
Bang, 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 bang.
Thug life. I said it. What you going to do about it? I said it. I do. I need it. And also, you want to talk about somebody who has actually worked to get to that point? If you want to talk about someone who has actually worked to get to that point, Athena. That's something that you cannot take away from her. That girl was holding Ring of Honor down when everybody watching this stream right now knows Athena should have been competing for the world title on the AEW main roster. We all can agree on that, I'm sure. So Athena, even though I hate hearing people say this because WWE fans use it too loosely, Athena actually deserves this. I'm just going to keep it a buck. Athena deserves this. I don't like, even if it's a transitional reign, okay, cool. But Athena deserves this. Shouts out to Maurice Prophet. Yes, the thumbs up. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody giving a thumbs up, showing that you are rocking with me right now. Appreciate it. I'm happy that she's on AEW television because it was so frustrating. Yeah, I just said that. Yeah, dude, this is her moment. This is her moment. She worked for this, dude. She worked for this. Straight up. She has quietly been disrespected by a lot of motherfucking wrestling ranking systems and all. She's been so disrespected, bro. So to see her getting this shine right now, man, thumbs up to that sister, man. Thumbs up to that sister. I really want to see it for her. I do. And at worst case scenario, let her have a balls to the wall 20 plus minute competitive match with Tony. At worst. At the absolute worst. But I would like to see a win. I'm not gonna lie. I would like to see a win. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I've been saying that for a minute. At this, like, Timeless Tony Storm is over. She does not need a belt. She does not need a belt. She doesn't. And also, she's one of those rare instances where she has so much overness as a babyface that whoever she puts over will be permanently over. Robin said, I'm coming in with the confirmation. He said, La Catalina's 25 years old. He said, I'm coming in with the confirmation. Yeah, then in which case her ceiling is extremely high. Yeah. Said it would be cool to watch Billie Starkz win the Ring of Honor Women's title. A part of me wants to say that ship is sailed. Then another part of me says if Athena wins the AEW Women's World Championship, why not? Pull the trigger. Why not? What could it hurt? See what I'm saying? It's a win-win. It's a win-win. Yeah, why not? What could it hurt? Billie Starkz can fucking go. What would it hurt? Make her the face of the Ring of Honor Women's division and just go from there. You know what I'm saying? All right, cool. Let's keep it rolling, guys. Max Caster is in the ring and does his usual pre-match bullshit. He goes out of his way to call Anthony Bowens a crybaby bitch. Baby back bitch. Baby back bitch. All right. Then we get Roosh versus Max Caster. I don't know if this was designed to make Roosh look like a bozo. I'm not going to lie. I don't know if this was designed to make Roosh look dominant or make him look like a bozo. Because he knows the object of it is to defeat him within the 5-minute time limit. And he just beats the shit out of him to the point of where Max Caster technically wins because he survived the 5-minute time limit. So I don't know if Roosh pissed somebody off backstage or what have you. But this kind of made him look like a doofus. I don't know what this was supposed to, like, what was this supposed to do? And to go back to what Catherine said, I did not think the acclaimed breakup would lead to Max Caster getting more over than Anthony Bowens. There was a malfunction at the junction somewhere, and I just don't know where it happened. Can we all agree on that? There was a malfunction at the junction somewhere, and I could not tell you where it happened. Yeah, like Xavier, I don't know. Like, is that what they're doing? Like an anger issue storyline? Like what was it? Well, I got buttons for this.
Reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
What was the reason?
While y'all sending through that financial lubricant, I got to drink actual lubricant, vocal lubricant. And it's just water.
I don't have coffee. I don't drink coffee. It's water. Water. It's always water down here, you know?
Catherine, I don't want you to further elaborate on that and get canceled, but I think I know what you're getting at. I think I know what you're getting at. You don't even got to say it. You don't even got to say it. I think I know what you're getting at. Send it to me on the Twitter DMs of why you say that. Because I think I know why you're saying that. I'm not going to hold you. You know what I'm saying? No, Brandon Ace, I don't think it's that. I think Catherine is on the ball. She just can't say it because if she said it, she would get canceled. Yeah. I think I know what you're getting at, Catherine. Yeah, DM it to me. I'll give you the thumbs up if we on the same. Yeah. I see what you're going. I see where you're going with that. But yeah, no, this kind of made Roosh look a little stupid. I don't know what this was supposed to do. This wasn't a good look. I don't know. It just didn't do what it was supposed to do. I don't know. All right, but Roosh takes out Caster with the bull's horns after the match, or as he would say, herns. After the match is over, LFI joins in for the beatdown until Jet Speed and Assault Rifle Fox run in to brawl out the arena with the heels. Max Caster remains down on the mat, but eventually raises his arm in the air to celebrate not losing. Then we would get Skyflight going against Shane Taylor Promotions in a trios match. Scorpio Sky picked up the win for his team in their first match together. And Scorpio Sky, if you are watching this, my good sir, is still good ass cake. It's still some good ass cake, man. Okay? Everybody go watch that skit on Instagram or Twitter, wherever I post it. I posted it everywhere. Thug Life. I posted it everywhere. Much love, man. Much love to everybody watching right now. Okay? See, we got Xavier said, "Oh, Catherine, I think we know. I know what she's saying. Yeah, you did say that, Matthew Shelton. I don't know what they were going for with that Roosh shit. I really don't know. I really don't know. P. Rock said, I think it was supposed to make us feel more sympathetic towards Max. In the building, it worked. At home, I was just confused. It sounded like in the building, it worked a little bit. Maurice Prophet would have to say something, but like at home, I was just like, what the fuck? I was just like, what the fuck was that? You know? But if you liked it, you liked it. I ain't gonna judge nobody if they liked it. You liked it, that's cool. But it was very confusing to me. Okay? Next up, the cameras catch up with Darby Allin, who is outside the building trying to murder John Moxley in front of all of the fucking public transportation travelers on the red line. I know exactly where that stop is. He was trying to commit murder. Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. Murder, she wrote. Na, na, na. What are you doing, Darby? You can't do that in front of all the people on the red line. They gonna call the police on you, Darby. They snitching. Darby, they gonna snitch on you. But I thought that was dope. It's good to see, especially if you consume WWE, it's good to see stuff happen outside the arena and blood feuds feel like blood feuds, man. That's just so refreshing. That's just so refreshing, man. I love seeing stuff like that. But Darby is crazy. He one screwdriver short of a toolbox. Said Darby, you psychopath. Oh, dude, they would have had to coordinate that with the city. I don't think you know how Chicago works, Matthew. No, if they were going to do like a stunt where he tossed him off the side, they would have had to coordinate that with the city. Yeah, that's a whole different animal. They would have had to coordinate that with Chicago police. It would have been a whole thing. I'm sure Tony didn't want to go through all that red tape. Yeah, no, Chicago is very strict about that type of stuff. I would have liked to seen that too, but yeah, no. That would have been that would have been a lot of red tape to go through. And I mean a lot. Said Darby should be the next AEW World Champion after Hangman. I actually agree with that. Real talk. I'm not gonna say I disagree with that at all. Okay? But like gang, comment gang, share gang, donation gang, show the necessary love to your boy in the building. All right? Send through that financial lubricant. We rocking out tough right now. Keep my chat rate up. Drop those emojis. let people know that this is the stream to be in right now, man. And we have reached your main event of the evening. Now, on the All In review right before we took our break, I told everybody about Kyle Fletcher. His moment will come. Be patient. His moment will come. Kyle Fletcher would have a cheat code of a match with Dustin Rhodes in a Chicago street fight. And let me tell you what was most important about this. The methods in which Kyle Fletcher used in this matchup is exactly why Dustin Rhodes winning it All In, I did not have a problem with. Kyle Fletcher, this entire match, basically used all of the tactics to say to the audience in the building and at home, I don't care what I have to do to defeat you. I'm going to do it. Even if that means sticking a screwdriver into your knee, I'm going to do whatever it takes to win the belt that I feel I should have won. You raised the stakes and I raised the screwdriver. The storytelling in this match was impeccable. Dustin Rhodes coming out to the natural theme. Dope. This match closing out the Chicago residency at the Aragon Ballroom, and the last visual being Kyle Fletcher winning the TNT Championship after the Brain Buster, after going through Thumbtack. That visual of him going up the ramp with the TNT title hanging over his shoulder, Don Callis patting him on the back, and all of the Don Callis family showing him love, that is why Dustin Rhodes winning it All In, I didn't have a problem with. Both players got their moment. Dustin Rhodes got his moment. Kyle Fletcher got his moment. And not only did Kyle Fletcher get his moment, now people are looking at Kyle Fletcher and they're going, wow, Kyle Fletcher as a heel is really good, because now if he gets it to another match for that TNT Championship, he's going to do whatever it takes to keep that belt on him. It made the belt feel important. Seeing the lengths that Kyle Fletcher was willing to go to win this match and Dustin was willing to go to win this match made the TNT title feel important. And I'm going to go on the record and say this. I think Kyle Fletcher is going to have the best run with the TNT title of anyone who has ever held it. You could tell people I said it. You could tell people I said it. And shouts out to Dustin Rhodes for doing good business with the stretcher job. That was the most important visual of the entire thing. Dustin Rhodes doing the stretcher job was the most important visual of the entire thing. Hands down. Hands down. The belt over the shoulder of Kyle Fletcher facing the camera up the ramp and seeing Dustin Rhodes getting stretchered out was the most important visuals of the entire match. Not the thumbtacks, that. And to close out a residency with that, you also did good business, because now all of the people that were thinking, I don't know if I really want to go to this 2300 arena residency, are like, hell yeah, I want to go. Because if something like that could happen at these residencies, I want to show up. I want to be there when that next moment happens. Tony, impeccable fucking work on this main event, dude. Impeccable work on this main event. Impeccable work. Production, Josh Matthews, impeccable production on this main event. My only very small nitpick, I would have liked to seen them fight in the concourse. It's such a beautiful building. I would have liked to see them fight in the concourse, maybe to the outside sidewalk right in front of the Aragon. But, they only have so much TV time. But that's a very small nitpick. That's a very, very small nitpick. But yes, Catherine, yes, Kyle Fletcher as a heel is money. And this match established that. Mari said, man, that main event was intense. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Mari said, mad paperwork. Yeah, bro. Yeah, if they wanted to have Darby toss Moxley over even for a stunt, dude, that would have been mad paperwork. Mad paperwork. Yeah. Mari said, bro, that visual Fletcher being celebrated is a solidified AEW moment. Loved it. Yeah, dude, that shot, again, of the belt over his shoulder, and he's walking up the ramp bloodied. That visual was picture fucking perfect. Josh Matthews has been one of the biggest net positives for AEW since he's gotten there. He's for 2025, he is one of AEW's biggest MVPs. Next to Jon Moxley and Hangman Adam Page, Josh Matthews is one of AEW's MVPs. And he was a late addition. Telling you, bro. Miguel said Dustin elevated the TNT title and a young talent like Kyle Fletcher, something Dustin's crybaby brother never did. Yeah, man. Miguel said Kyle Fletcher is all drones, say Randy Orton. Yeah, dude, I've been saying that for a long time. I've been saying that since his match with Will Ospreay. Dude, I've been saying that shit since Revolution. He is everything that people think Randy Orton is. He is literally everything people think Randy Orton is. And I don't think people are going to see it until he's in his 30s. When he's in his 30s, that's when people are going to be like, man, I can't even argue it. But I think he's better than him now. He's definitely better than where he was at this point of his career. Yeah, man. Maurice said it was like Kyle became a made man tonight. Salute to Dustin for putting him over the way he did. Yeah, man. And then agreeing to do a stretcher job. Yeah, dude. Dustin is just one of the best, man. Doing great fucking business, dude. All right, y'all, let's go to ratings. Drop your ratings. Get them in. Drop your ratings, man. It's almost time for me to get up out of here, man. Got a show tomorrow. Then got 2 shows, man. Saturday and Sunday. All right. Couldn't use too much of my voice, all right? But I still came in here and rocked out with y'all, man. I hope y'all been enjoying the stream. I really do. I did this for y'all, man. I hate that Streamlabs has been having issues integrating with other softwares and stuff, and it's been fucking with the streams. But, yeah, I'm glad we got to do this one. So much love. So my rating for tonight, I ended up at a flat 9 for this show. I thought it was very solid. I thought it was an excellent close to the Aragon Ballroom residency. I'm glad I got to go in there and check out a couple of the shows. I was grabbing ass. Y'all be sleep when I'm with the fine bitch and the white bitch at the same time. Y'all be sleep. Knocked out. Y'all be sleep when I'm at the swap meet with the bitch. See? Y'all don't know, man. But no, moment of the night. I'm going with the main event, dude. I can't go against the main event. I'm going with the main event. I'm going with it. Yep. Appreciate you. Said 9, Fletcher. Let me see what else we got. Hold on. 8.5 moment, Fletcher winning. Miguel said, I remember Ospreay said Kyle Fletcher's ceiling is bigger than his at Kyle's age. I don't disagree with that. I think Will Ospreay was on point in saying that. Elise said, RO10 +10, Collision +9. Xavier said 8.9 moment of the night, main event. Mr. Mayhem said 9, no moment apparently. Miguel said 9.3 moment of the night, Kyle Fletcher winning the TNT title. Yeah, grabbing ass. Okay? It's a couple women that watch the show that I know they like, grab my ass. No, I'm not going to Arizona. I'm not going to, no. Fly me out. I'll grab your ass. No, I'm fucking around. But shouts out to Maleti that I was grabbing her ass. Yes, it was very delightful. Grabbing ass. All right. Say a moment of the night. Darby almost tossing Moxley in main event. You only get one, so pick one. Maurice said 9.2. Yeah, man. Much love. Cool. Let's keep it going, man. Unless y'all done on the ratings. Then in which case, I'm going to go ahead. And Chicago needs it right now. We're going to clear the air. Our air quality is shit right now because of the Canada wildfires. I walked outside. I thought I was in Snoop Dogg's trailer. This air quality is petty.
I'm ready to be petty today. Hallelujah!
The epidemic of grabbing ass. Yeah, well, you know, I'll be a part of that epidemic. You know, shout out to the Young Bucks too. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to the Bucks. Said Darby making Mox piss his pants. Dude, him jumping out the dark was fucking hilarious. That was one of those unintentionally funny things. Cause like, what the fuck? It was like, what the fuck? Yeah. We'll see what else we got. But yeah, man, if y'all enjoyed the stream, I'm gonna ask one last time, man. Give me a round of applause in the comment section. Give me a round of applause in the comment section. I might do more shows, solo dolo. Who knows? You know, depends on if I got time. I'm a very busy man, ladies and gentlemen. Very busy man. Okay, but yeah, if y'all with it, I might do some more shows by myself soon. We'll see what happens. Said the Young Bucks broke gimmick is very good and funny. Dude, that Tron they had was hilarious, bro. Thank you for the claps. I see y'all with the claps, man. Hopefully you don't got the clap, but thank you for the claps. Appreciate y'all. Now, it's time for me to clear the air. Speederman approved. Shut up. Goodness gracious, man.
Fuck you.
But no. Clear the air. Grateful. Again, all of these issues that we've been having, again, they have completely out of my control. My internet is fine. Werner's internet is fine. It has all been on Streamlabs because it doesn't want to play well with Microsoft Teams. And yeah, it's been a struggle because I hate missing streams. I hate you guys missing out on content, but I am grateful that I get to get in front of this camera and talk to you guys. I told you Covalent TV is entering a new chapter. And as you can see, man, I am bringing that good work. I am not coming here to play. So, man, I just want to clear the air by saying I am grateful and thank you to everyone who contributes to this show. If you ever shared, if you've ever liked, if you've ever done anything, thank you. So that's why I want to clear the air on. All right. So it's time for me to get up out of here, man. It's time for me to disappear into the bowels of the Aragon Ballroom like Darby Allin. Okay. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starks. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow, man, and I'm going to catch y'all this weekend. I love y'all, no pause. I'm an all-star. I'm going to heaven. The show over. Peace out, y'all.